Thank you very much for inviting. Am I audible? Well, I was asked to speak for 3 minutes on behalf of Alumni Office, but I didn't know that I was be sitting here as a panelist. But I'm glad that they asked me about the soft skills and critical thinking skills in academia and in the world outside academia. First of all, as a student, I think I worked on interpersonal skills, and that's why I was then chosen to be one of the persons who will be running Alumni Office, where I have to deal with different alumni in different industries. And I think my working on my soft skills, my critical thinking abilities is that I was able to successfully enable ASK development to come and join hands with us. Yeah. And that's why this event happened here with our collaboration. So a few months back, we signed an MOU with ASK. I was very young to join that office, but with the support from my staff and from the other offices, I was able to sign that MOU with ASK Development. And if any of you who's sitting here is not clear, one thing that you can keep in mind is that by signing this MOU, it means that when you go out of your university and you're looking for the job or you're looking for any trainings, the university students from here would be preferred for trainings and for internships or for hiring. With that, now coming to the question that what interpersonal skills are important for that, you know, when we are appearing in some interviews or in some panels, as a nation, we were very complex. I don't know whether it's in genes or it's a colonization or whatever theory we have, but we get very complex. And complex in a sense that whenever we are appearing, we think that perhaps the lookism is there, ageism is there, or some anchor bias is there. That means anchor bias means that sometimes you will say that because we are not anchored to somebody influential, so we would not be selected. So at that step, we just get very fearful to appear in the interviews or in the panels or to apply for any job market. Second thing is that ageism, where we think, which I do not agree with our institutions, where they believe that कि जो बूढ़े अफराद हैं या जो एक ख़ास उम्र तक पहुंच गए हैं उनको साइड पे करके अब यूथ को आगे लाना चाहिए. I don't agree with that because only youth cannot handle that, because I always believe that there should always be a mentor, because वो आपके पास asset हैं, वो that age group which you are thinking कि अब उनको साइड पे होना चाहिए और नए ग्रुप को आना चाहिए. No, the old group is your asset, so please enable the youth to work with that asset, works as assistant, उनकी supervision में काम करें, and then after some time you would be able to run things on your own. But I think the startups on your own, what I've experienced is that within past 4 years, startups, they do start, but at the same time their services, because they're not trained well, so the services or they do not get sustained in the longer run. And secondly, then we also think that lookism, because we do not feel ourselves motivated कि जैसे हम panel में appear होंगे तो because we do not look certain type, so that's why we will not be hired in that way. And on the part of the recruiters also, sometimes they also get biased by lookism. अगर उन्होंने किसी मैनेजर को रखना है तो वो देखते हैं वो presentable कितना है, वो ये नहीं देखेंगे वो उसके interpersonal skills कितने अच्छे होंगे. It's not only the face that will earn you the customers or the clients, but you have to see that how they speak, what their attitude is, उनका panic management क्या है. Similarly, a lot of you, when you, for example, अगर आप लोगों को ushers बनाया जाए इस event में, and then you have to see that, then you have to be trained in a way that आपका कोई guest आ रहा है तो वो किस mood में है, आपने उसको कैसे receive करना है, आपने उसको यहाँ कैसे बिठाना है, and if there's a situation where things are going out of control, how you will stay calm and you'll manage things. That's very important in any organization. If you're a bank manager, if you are running a hospital or anything, any management that you're doing, it's how you speak to that person, how you communicate with that person. You do not have to be very personal with that. You have to maintain a distance, but at the same time, आपने उसको इतना confidence देना है कि whatever their problem is, they listen to you. So as a teacher, I practice that in the classroom. I have 50 students in one classroom, and I have a capability to influence those 50 minds in a classroom. So whenever they leave the class, I do not focus myself on just teaching the content that I've been given, but I work on their grooming. So that's very important as a teacher. And as for you, as a youth, I think do not studying here, just open the venues, because I studied English literature, but then I worked in environment also. I work with the market also. I give trainings on communication skills also, developing soft skills. So I think you can have lots of venues for that. With that, that was a question, and I would just like to, because I prepared a message for all of you, so I would like to read that message before leaving. This collaboration between industry and academia encourages open-mindedness, where students are motivated to share and publish discoveries, improve themselves to optimum capabilities, and be market-ready and job-ready faster and with more self-confidence. So the main purpose of IIU's link with ASK development is to leverage each other's strengths, sources, and networks to achieve mutual benefits. So this linkage of academia, I hope, with the industry has a strategic role in developing critical skills required by the industry in generation, acquisition, and adoption of knowledge, and in promoting entrepreneurship, startups, and your spin-offs. So I am very delighted to see ASK development coming here and meeting with our university and faculty, and I look forward to more collaborations. Thank you. Is this concern over every forum? बच्चा late class में क्यों आता है? It's the reason is both parents and the teachers. It's not on the student. मैं हमेशा कहती हूँ वो student पे नहीं है. हम class में देखते हैं बच्चों के attitude बहुत casual लेते हैं. We don't see the students as we used to see 10 years back. या जैसे हमारा रिश्ता था हमारे teachers के साथ. तो I always say that it's parents and it's teachers. And I think मैं बार-बार यही कहती हूँ कि my role is not just to go and deliver a content. मैंने पूरी जहन साजी करनी होती है, शख्सियत साजी करनी होती है. तो मैं जब पढ़ाने जाती हूँ तो मैं वाकई उनके साथ वो रिश्ता रखना चाहती हूँ कि वो मेरे पास आएँ, वो सब चीज़ें मेरे साथ डिस्कस करें. एंड आई एम द रोल मॉडल फॉर देम. मैं जैसे उनको बताऊँगी, समझाऊँगी, दे विल, एंड माई स्टूडेंट्स आर सिटिंग हेयर एंड दे नो दैट हाउ आई एम रिलेटेड टू देम एंड हाउ आई वर्क एज अ मेंटोर विद देम. बट टू ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स, प्लीज़ किसी एक मेंटोर को ज़रूर ढूंढ लें अपनी ज़िंदगी में और उसके साथ काम करें. एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू फ्रॉम माई पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस दैट आई हैव बीन ग्रिल्ड एंड ग्राइंडेड व्हेन आई वाज अ स्टूडेंट. और जब मैंने एज असिस्टेंट काम किया तो मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा पर्सनल लॉसेस भी हुए, बट आई वांटेड टू हैव अ करियर. एंड बट देयर वाज अ टाइम व्हेन द फैमिली वाज नॉट encouraging to pursue my career, to let me pursue my career. But वो मुश्किल टाइम होता है, गुजर जाता है थोड़ा सा आपने, because you have to sacrifice a lot of things. But वही फैमिली है, because फैमिली कभी भी आपको नहीं छोड़ती, because they are related to you. वही फैमिली है जो अब साथ है, वही फ्रेंड्स हैं जो साथ हैं. But you have to reach to certain level and you have to sacrifice a lot of things. अच्छा, अब आजकल के स्टूडेंट्स में थोड़ा ईगो भी आ गया. ज़्यादा सख्ती से बोल दिया जाए तो उनकी ईगो हर्ट हो जाती है, they feel hurt. And I just heard somewhere कि एक नोटिफिकेशन जारी हुआ है कुछ दिनों पहले कि लड़कों को भाई कह के नहीं बुलाएंगी स्टूडेंट्स क्योंकि लड़कों की फीलिंग्स हर्ट होती हैं. एंड दैट्स वेरी रिडिकुलस. आई डोंट नो इफ इट्स ट्रू और नॉट, बट क्यों हर्ट होती हैं? इतनी सी बात पे आप लोग क्यों हर्ट हो जाते हैं, राइट? एंड आपको पता है जब कोई आपको भाई कहती है तो वो ज़रूरी नहीं है वो सीरियस सेंटिमेंट से कह रही है. दैट्स जस्ट अ कल्चरल थिंग दैट शी इज सेइंग. एंड सो इट्स बहुत सारी चीज़ों पे इमोशनल हो जाते हैं. किसी टीचर ने कुछ कह दिया है तो बच्चों की ईगोज़ बहुत ज़्यादा हर्ट हो जाती हैं. सो प्लीज़ कम आउट ऑफ दैट. आप लोग वो वाले यूथ या वो वाले स्टूडेंट्स ना बने जिनकी ईगोज़ इतनी छोटी छोटी चीज़ों पे हर्ट होना शुरू हो जाती है. एंड अगेन प्लीज़ सोशल मीडिया से दूर रहें 8 घंटे के लिए, एंड यू विल लर्न कि आपने क्या करना है, आपको क्या करना है. बिटकॉइंस की दुनिया से निकल आइए. एंड आई डू नॉट एग्री कि जो बच्चे ठीक है फ्रीलांसिंग इज़ अ गुड थिंग, बट वो जो आप वर्क फ्रॉम होम में बिल्कुल बैठ जाते हैं और वहीं कंप्यूटर से सारी दुनिया को आप चैनलाइज कर रहे हैं. आई थिंक यू नीड टू गो आउट, यू नीड टू हैव अ जॉब वेयर यू मीट पीपल. आप डिफरेंट साइकोलॉजीज देखते हैं, आप डिफरेंट लोगों को देखते हैं, डिफरेंट क्लासेस से मीट करते हैं. देन यू हैव अ नो हाउ ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, हाउ द वर्ल्ड इज़ वर्किंग. सो प्लीज़ डू कंसिडर दीज थिंग्स ऑल्सो. सो एज yes, I think it's not the students' fault, it's the teachers and parents' tarbiyah that's missing in there.